Today's video, I am super excited to talk about this because, I mean, it's what I'm learning like firsthand, and I'm not seeing only the pattern in myself, but I'm seeing it in other people. But it's super duper exciting when you see it in yourself and you see it from a quantum, energetic, and spiritual perspective, because now I'm gonna put a lot of misconceptions to rest. That's right. So this video is all about getting you to understand what are the signs that you are getting ready to meet your person. Like, how do you know that you're really getting ready to meet your person? And your person, by that, means your twin flame, or what I like to call your ultimate soulmate. Therefore, this video is not intended necessarily for soulmates. This video is intended for twin flame soulmates, the ultimate soulmates. There is a difference between them two, okay? So we have many soulmates, but we have one ultimate soulmate. And right now, because of everything that I've been going through in my life, and because I am following my highest path, I am getting ready to completely reunite and be with my twin flame. I already know who my twin flame is. We have already met. However, the whole idea of like meeting twin flame and there being a separation and a reunion is a real thing. And so before I met my twin flame, and before I actually just really came to the acceptance that this person is my twin flame, because Spirit, God, told me that I was going to meet this person, and it really happened the way that Spirit said it. However, like, it was just something that I couldn't believe it. I was like, nah, you're kidding, right? And it turned out to be like real. And so there are so many signs and there are so many things that I've been doing in order to receive this amazing gift. And because of my vibration, I've been meeting other people that are also on this path. Some of these people are clients and some of these people are acquaintances that I've met. And therefore, this is what inspired this video, to get you on your path to meeting your highest and best partner for yourself. Alright, so before I get deeper, there are things that you need to know about the soulmate and twin flame relationships. What is the difference, you can say, besides the ultimate, partnership? There are actually more people that are in soulmate relationships than there are in twin flame relationships. So twin flame relationships are actually rare. They are the ultimate of the ultimate. One of the most important things that I can tell you is I don't want you to compare yourself, your singlehood, to other people's relationships, because most of these people are in soulmate relationships. If you're watching this video, it's because Spirit and you want to be in the best relationship, and that is usually your twin flame relationship. So soulmate relationships are based mostly on security. They're based on feeling safe. And that's usually like, well, that sounds like really good, right? Like, I want to feel safe with my person, But the reality is that twin flame relationships are based on thriving, are based on expansion, are based on, yes, they're based on feeling safe, and they're based on that security. But it's also based on taking risks, and your twin flame is constantly going to push you to be a better person. Most people live in survival mode. There we go. Most people live in survival mode, and most relationships, when we are looking for a partner, we're looking for somebody who like accepts us and loves us. But a lot of these people don't necessarily push each other to be better. A lot of these soulmate relationships are just happy living the status quo. And yes, I mean, on the outside it looks great, but I don't know, I'm not here to live a soulmate relationship to live the status quo. I'm here to live my best life. So if you're watching this video, chances are you also have the same desires. Another thing about the twin flame relationship or ultimate soulmate relationship that you need to know is that the two parties already come in feeling safe and secure about themselves and about who they are. All right, so what does this mean? This does not mean that you're perfect. This does not mean that, I don't know, that you're perfect, like that you fully and, undoubtedly just have this perfection of love for yourself. That's that's not the reality. The reality is that you feel comfortable in your own skin. That's really what feeling secure truly means. That you understand what your flaws are, that you understand that you're not perfect, and at the same time you accept yourself that way. And that is the true meaning of feeling secure. Furthermore, what this also means, and this is extremely important with what I'm about to say, what this also means is that your addictions or addictive behaviors and your traumas are also on a high level of healing. Okay, there's a lot of misconceptions about people like, oh, I met my twin flame, but like my twin flame is addicted, and like, oh, my twin flame is like abusive to me and I can't be around this person is so codependent, and blah blah blah. I'm sorry to tell you, but that is not your twin flame. That is a soulmate and a karmic relationship. Twin flames means that these two parties, these two people are living their highest path. And their highest path is already being healthy, is already getting rid of addictive behaviors, addictions, codependency, and also healing major traumas like I've been healing. I also used to be an addictive person. I had addictive behaviors, addictive tendencies. I've had to heal all of that, and that is how I met my twin flame. It's not like a lot of women think that it's the guy that needs to heal the addictions or something. I can honestly tell you that I was the one that had addictive behaviors. I was the one that was pretty toxic in my past, and I've had to completely shed and recreate a whole new sense of identity for me to be able to have met my person, because my person doesn't have any of these behaviors. I'm the one that has these behaviors. And if it wasn't because I actually went ahead and healed myself, I could have never matched my person. And another thing, well, actually, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So wait. All right, so this is already a clue, a huge clue into understanding who is or how it is that you're getting closer to your twin flame union. And your path, and your life purpose, and your best life, honestly. This is not just about a twin flame union. This is about living your best life. So this video should have been called, How Do You Know You're About to Live Your Best Life with Your Twin Flame? Okay, here are 6 other clues that will tell you that you are on the path, or things that will take place as you are moving towards this divine and amazing union. So number 1 is that you want to pursue a career that you love. All right, so this is pretty straightforward. We live in a society where we kind of live mediocrely. So what is living mediocrely? Well, you know, I'm a receptionist, or I am a secretary, or, you know, I work in Best Buy, or like things like that. And these are amazing jobs, these are honest jobs. However, when you want to connect with who you really are, with your soul, and just like live your best life, you naturally want to pursue the things that you love. Therefore, no more having just mediocre jobs, no more just living the status quo of life. All of a sudden you want to begin to have something that you love, have a career that you love, maybe open up that business or turn that hobby that you have into cash. So that is really like a huge clue that gives you the sign that you are moving towards your divine union. Number 2 would be, you naturally want to heal and self-develop. And this is huge, of course, because you naturally just want to become self-aware of who you are and your insecurities, and you want to heal them. I mean, I just talked about it a little bit ago. Like, you don't come into a divine union feeling insecure. Like, that is actually the opposite vibration of a divine union. Divine union is feeling secure, feeling safe, feeling like you're not in survival mode anymore. So all of a sudden you just naturally want to learn how to meditate. You naturally want to learn about your past or heal the past, heal your relationships, heal your family relationships. In some cases, including my case, I had to learn how to walk away from family relationships because they were very toxic. So that is also another clue into healing, like learning what is in your life path that is toxic and learning to detach and say goodbye. And this comes with self-development and really understanding or wanting to understand who you are. as a person. As you heal yourself, you realize that it's not just about healing like addictions and really crazy things, really heavy traumas, right? But it's also healing addictive behaviors, understanding that social media is an addiction, food is an addiction, and you just really begin to really want to love yourself, really want to be your best self. And it's really for you. You know, your twin flame, your ultimate soulmate is here to adore you. But you begin to want to know and learn and heal so you can adore yourself. So number 3 is actually quite exciting, and this is like really important as well, because number 3 is all about understanding. Oh, there's Chloe. So number 3 is really important because it's the real understanding that meeting your special person and manifesting this beautiful life that you want for yourself, it's really based on intention. Intention is basically putting the intention out there to your source, to God, to your angels, to yourself, to your soul, that says, hey, I really want to meet my best partner. I really want to have this amazing life. I know it's possible. I don't know how, but teach me how. And that is an intention. That is an intention that is put out there that you recognize that is a process that takes work. Many of us, we believe that your partner just comes. Your partner, you don't have to really work on yourself, or like, yeah, I'll work on myself, you know, somewhat or whatever, and it just comes. That's not the truth about living your best life, and that is not the truth about finding your ultimate soulmate. Your ultimate soulmate, you have to put the intention out there. I want to meet that person that I can spend the rest of my life with. I want to meet that person that is going to elevate me and we can elevate together. I want to be in a healthy relationship. I want to live my best life with my partner, with my best partner. And I do have to say something. Be careful what you wish for, because when you put those intentions out there, everything that is not from the highest good that you are asking for will begin to fall apart. And that takes me to number 4. Number 4 is your life is going to begin to fall apart. Everything that doesn't belong anymore, everything that is from the old consciousness of living mediocrely, of not living fully from the heart, of living in comfort and in fear, is going to begin to fall apart. So that means that what used to work is no longer going to work. And that happened to me, and that happened to so many people that I've been meeting. You can even see it in some of the YouTube videos that you've probably been watching about twin flames. Your life just begins to rearrange. And for things to rearrange, things need to fall apart. Also, friendships will begin to fall apart. We kind of already know this. I mean, we just went through 2020. A lot of things changed for us, correct? And so many times, I mean, I can tell you, like, from my perspective, I love my friends, and I just love them. I love them unconditionally, and I realized that they didn't quite love me. I was reaching higher levels of consciousness, higher levels of psychic mediumship. I was talking to aliens and talking to Jesus Christ and God and all these things. And they didn't like that. They didn't accept me. They thought I was going crazy. They judged me. And so I had to honestly learn to walk away from relationships and friendships where I was not accepted anymore. And that was actually pretty painful. However, now I'm in a much better situation where I'm around people that really accept me and really understand me. And yes, I'm a spiritual medium. And yes, I talk to aliens and talk to extraterrestrials. They are called light beings from other dimensions. And I have a much greater compassion and understanding for the world because I've been able to connect with my true self and really live from that aspect of myself. Of course, not everybody that is in a twin flame reunion is as crazy spiritual like I am. That doesn't matter. Sometimes all you have to do is, you know, be a part of a museum that you really love. Work with science, work with history, or work with art. And as long as you know that you are living your highest path and it makes you happy, that is what matters. And many times that is going to take away from the people that used to love you or you used to hang out with. Like, the old you needs to break apart for the new you to come in. So number 5 is you are able to speak your truth. All of a sudden you are done with the whole people pleasing thing and going with the flow of whatever people say and whatever people want to do. All of a sudden you want to express yourself, and it has, like, it comes natural. Yes, at first it's always going to be like a little daunting because, you know, especially if you come from people pleasing and codependency, you want to feel accepted. And so when it comes to speaking your truth and saying something that is different than the person that is next to you, it's always going to be scary. It's going to be scary, plain out and simple. But the more you begin to speak your truth and the more you begin to just love yourself and self-develop, you're going to realize that you have no other choice than to live your truth and speak your truth and speak your mind and express yourself. So for me, it came in the form of just being more spiritual. I believe that I am a very practical spiritualist, but at the same time, I'm not. And I needed to show more of my white witchy side, you know. I call it white witch because I connect with God and fairies and angels and ETs from loving dimensions. But I needed to, like, own it more. And even like little things as putting digital art on my Instagram, things that I didn't put before, now I'm doing it more because that's part of who I am and I needed to own it. And that is my truth. And I mean, yeah. So what is your truth for you? Like, what are the things that you hold yourself back from? And when you begin to know that you are on the path to your best life and you are about to, like, meet your person, you just are who you are. You just are yourself. And this takes me to the last one. And the last one is kind of like the most exciting in a way. Because number 6 is, as you are on your path of self-loving yourself, because it's not really about your twin flame. It's about you manifesting your best life for yourself. As you're on this path, all of a sudden, you don't want to date other people anymore. Yeah, this sounds kind of counterintuitive. Like, you just don't want to date anymore. And I noticed that. You just, like, so focus on yourself that you just kind of mind your own business. And you're just so happy with who you are and expressing yourself and working on yourself and just happy with your own company that you just don't want to date other people. I'm not saying that you're not going to find other people attractive, because God knows there are other people that are attractive out there. But you just don't want to waste your time anymore. Or maybe it's not even wasting your time, it's just, you're just not motivated to date other people because you know that you're on the brink of something awesome. And for the first time, it's not about dating or sleeping with other people, but it's about just really enjoying the moment and enjoying getting to know people. There's a difference, getting to know people than dating other people. Dating other people is like going on interviews. Getting to know people is just living the moment and not expecting anything in return. Yeah, that actually makes me feel really good saying that. And therefore, these are the 6 signs, the 6 signs that tell you that you are close to meeting your person. And, you know, if you are caught in a situation where you really want to dive deep, you're always more than welcome to check out my website and book a one-on-one. And, you know, for the rest of the people, I really believe that whoever is watching this video is really going to help you get on the path, because I believe that I clarify a lot of things, and I am so just excited for whoever watches this video, because that means that you deserve the highest good. And honestly, we all deserve the highest good, but that means that you're just a little bit closer. Okay guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to share the love and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye!